All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man, hope everybody's having a great Friday. It's Friday. Okay, I will never try that again, I promise. First of all, like I always say, man, continue to hit me up on my social media platform. Also, I know I've been crazy busy with the NBA, but I'm getting back into my NFL, man. It's hard, guys. I'm trying to cover both is hard, man. Trying to have a sports channel and not just based off of one team is hard. It's a lot of work, but I asked for this and I love it. I love it. So speaking of that, tonight I'm gonna be trying something new, man. I'm gonna be live streaming during the NBA game, not showing the game because that got my live shut down before, but doing live reaction. You guys kind of see me in a little weird, I'm a little animated, so I hope you guys enjoy that, man. I'm gonna try to do that during the the playoff game tonight. But that's not what I'm here to talk about, guys. I'm here to talk about the fact that the NFLs have reinstated Randy Gregory. What does that mean? I'm happy for him. I'm happy for Randy Gregory from one thing. I always felt like he never ran from the issue. He never made it. He messes up, but I never felt like I never felt like he was just like, it ain't my fault. This. No, he's talked about it openly. He admitted that he had issues, and for me personally, I can always respect someone that mans up to their situation. As a fan, though, it's like, come on, man. You still what's going on? But he's been reinstated. Hopefully, hopefully he's good now. You know what I'm saying? He don't have issues and stuff like that anymore. But I'm more or less just happy for him. I'm happy that he's getting this opportunity. Now, where will I don't expect to see him much week one. He hasn't had a training camp. He hasn't played. He hasn't. It's I don't expect to see much from him. It's a new defense. I expect him to be. He may get a few snaps, but nothing more. And if you're a Cowboy fan, the talk has been out. Alden Smith is looking really good. Now, let me say this. I'm a fan of the Cowboys, and I love my Cowboys. We all know that. But the one thing I will say is, to me, all that sounds good in practice, but I'm ready to see it. As a Cowboy fan, this is the most excited I've been in years. It's the most excited I've been in years, man, because I just felt like, I've said this before, I feel like the Cowboy got football people doing football, not who so-and-so likes, not who... he once played for the Cowboys back when Hush was a puppy. All of that, all right? It's just like you got real football guys in there, and you're allowing them, to an extent, Jerry's still Jerry. They ain't gonna ever act like he's not. But to a much major extent, you're letting football people be football people, and I think it's reflecting in the team so far. When you watch some, even though they don't want to show much, I'm not even going to speak on that blue and white scrimmage game. I thought I was going to watch. That was... Okay, anyway. But, nah, man. I think for me and many Cowboy fans, I always been skeptical. I'm one of those Cowboy fans that paid attention. Or if they win the first game of the season, they ain't going to make the playoffs. That's been historically correct over the last decade. But all that goes away. All that's gone now. We got football people. It's a new day. We got a football coach. That's he got a resume. Like, we've been hiring people without resumes. Excuse me, this guy got a resume. I'm super excited for him, for the team, man. Again, I'm starting to get back into my football while still trying to cover the NBA. So please, to everybody that's really, really football fans on my channel, man, and they kind of like, okay, I don't know what's going on, Chris. It's hard. It's hard, man, to balance both. But we're gonna make it happen, man. But again, man, Randy Gregory is back. He's reinstated. I'm just hoping that it's for good this time, and that the brother actually gives himself the opportunity to reach his full potential. We can talk about his play, because I'm gonna be honest. I never felt like he really got going. I never felt like he had a full season of a full training camp, full season. Put that together. Come back the next season. Build on that to get better and get better and get better. I don't feel like he never had that because he was always not playing, right? So, overall, Randy Gregory is someone that I've rooted for. I'm the guy. If you want somebody that roots for the underdog, somebody just want I didn't root for. It's a different rooting for him as opposed to rooting for a Greg Hardy and all these. I don't root for those. But I root for someone like Randy Gregory because I never felt like, as I just said, I never felt like he shied away from the issue. It's like he took it on the chin. Like, yeah, I have a problem. He said, yeah, anxiety issues and all of this, and he openly talked about it. And for me, that says at least he recognized he has a problem. He kept slipping up. That's an addiction. So I'm happy for him. I'm genuinely happy for him. And listen, man, this Cowboy defensive line, even though we don't have Gerald McCoy, which I was a little bummed about that. I'm really bummed, not a little bummed about not having Gerald McCoy, but the defensive line look like it's going to be pretty good. Now, Sean Lee's also battling an injury right now, a hernia, sports hernia, but he's not a starter per se. Like I really don't know how they're going to put him in there, but it's going to be like a rotational piece. I don't see, because his injury history. He's going to, in my opinion, he's one of the great linebackers that never going to get to really fulfill his potential just because of injuries. And his injury history has been set. It was at a point one time where he was so vital but just couldn't stay healthy that the Cowboys went as he went. So hopefully a speedy recovery to him. Of course, we're dealing with injury issues just like every other team, man. But that defensive line, man, I'm really excited. I love Gallimore. Alden Smith been doing great in camp. You still got D-Law. Don't forget about him. Now you add Randy Gregory. We should get out the quarterback. And the mantra has been attack. And I love it. And now I got a video. You guys go back and watch. I was really, really fond of Diggs. And Diggs is so far in camp. Now this is camp. I ain't seen this in no game. None of us have, as far as in a Cowboy uniform. But he's a ball hawk. And they're really trying to get the ball. And I said that. I was like, Byron Jones is a perfect cover cornerback, but he's not going to go after the ball. Well, to me, Diggs is going to go after the ball. And I feel like that's something we need. So I'm still concerned about my secondary. That hasn't changed. Now we release Clinton Dix. The Earl Thomas rumors starting to swirl. I got a question. How good was Earl Thomas really? Because in Baltimore, I rooted for him in Baltimore. I'm not going to act like I didn't. But I just felt like, and I kept saying, I don't know if he got it yet. Because of the leg injury, he had to get it. I felt he was going to be better this season than he was. But even in Seattle, you got to think about what he had around him. So would he be a great addition to the team? Then you got to add all that baggage up. Then his one to freelance in the defense. I don't know. Listen, it's the same thing I said about LeBron coming to the Lakers. The same thing and not trying to say on the same. No. Don't mix them. I'm just trying to use an example here. If you're Laker Nation or you're with the Cowboys, I'm going to support my team. If you come into the family, you come on in. I'm gonna ride for you as much as I can, but I'm gonna be real. But anyway, man, I'm just happy to report Randy Gregory is officially reinstated by the NFL, and let's get it, man. This front seven looking good now. That secondary, I don't know, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it, man. With that being said, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. The next time, you guys be good, man.